Canterbury Trails Farm. Today we're making strawberry pear jam in the kitchen. It's a relatively simple pear jam because I'm using strawberry jello. You'll need 4 cups of sugar, 5 cups of mashed fruit, 6 ounces of jello, and a half a cup of water. Right now I have my mashed fruit, my sugar, and my water all simmering in a pot, and I'm going to allow that to simmer for 15 minutes until the sugar is dissolved. Once the sugar is dissolved, we'll remove this pot from the heat and we'll add 6 ounces of jello. And then we're going to start putting it in jars. Right now my jars are sterilizing in my water bath canner. So let this sugar dissolve and then we'll get to the next step. Okay, I've removed my pot from the heat, the burner, and I've stirred in my jello. And I'm doing a double batch, that's why it looks like more. Got all those pears, I'm trying to use up. So I'm just going to stir this up and get my jars out, and then we'll start filling jars. Okay, I have my jars out. I have 10, well, I got 12 out here. When I get down to these little squatty jars, I know I've got everything filled because these are not my favorite. I don't like these little squatty ones. They take up more room on the shelf. But when I get down to them, I know my jellies and my jams are just about done for the year because I fill up all my jars. I still got about 20 of these, I think, probably. So I'm going to start ladling some jam into the jars. Going to be leaving inch headroom, headspace, headroom. I've always heard it called both, so I use them sort of interchangeably. I'm going to clean the top of my lids. And I'm going to put a simmered jar lid onto it. I'm going to do them fingertip tight. This is why it's important to clean off your rims, because I did spill a bunch. And anything that gets caught underneath that seal can keep it from sealing, which is okay for just 1 or 2 jars. But because you can just use that up right away. But if you're looking at, you know, a bunch of jars, and you're going to have to reprocess. Okay, and there you have it. strawberry pear jam using Jello. And it's a pretty easy recipe, and it's a good way to use. You can use apples, you can use pears, you know, those kind of fruits that take on the flavors of the other things that they're sort of mixed in with. It's a great way to use that stuff up. So this has been Angie from Canterbury Trails Farm, and I'll put the instructions and the ingredients in the section below. And please subscribe, and until we see you next time, bye. And then there was only this left until tomorrow.